Shut up and sit down.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Scott here. I know it's been a little bit, but I've been quite busy playing the new Wastelanders in Fallout 76. And I created a whole new character to go along with all the new content that they've added to this game. And with the new character comes a whole new camp. And I picked a spot. I found a really nice spot down here by the river. So I've got a good water source. And since I'm on the river, I thought it'd be cool to build like a boat. So I built a river barge and then kind of created myself a river landing type camp. And this is just a beautiful spot in the game. I love it down here. I'm in the forest region. I'll show you on the map here. Here's Vault 76. This is where I'm at here on the map along the river here in the forest. I don't get attacked very much here, just some random scorched, some mongrels, liberators every now and then, but nothing real special. Another good thing about this spot is there's a random spawn right over here with the Wastelanders. They've added NPCs into the game, and so I get this random settler over here chopping wood from this turned over trailer over here off the road. And just on the other side of her, in this culvert over
just
here,
about time to eat.
Every now and then there's a few all low-level enemies spawn there, and I can hear her fighting with them, and I'll come over and help her out, and that actually helps me with my reputation with the settlers.
If the scorched or the ferals don't
Now
get
we'll
you,
check out the camp. Another reason I chose this spot, and with the new character, you don't have very many resources, and this spot does have a junk extractor that you can set down, and that helps you out getting all your resources and everything. Then I have my collector on here. That's who you heard clunking around there. He waddles around and collects junk for me. But then we'll start at this side. One of the things that I really love the most about Wastelanders is they've added companions that you can recruit to stay at your camp. And that's Beckett inside the door. And Beckett comes with his own bar. So I thought I would build him an actual bar. So this is Beckett's bar. And this is the new log cabin prefab. And you got the Mr. Fuzzy ride right out front. I love those rides. We'll go inside and see what Beckett's got going on in here in his bar. It's like he's taking it easy right now.
You really saved me.
Instruments inside. And then here's Beckett's bar. I've added a little extra lights to it. Kind of dress it up just a little more. And then he's got the fridge back here. There's actually quite a lot of room in this log cabin.
Forget the details on that tip. Maybe I should write it down.
And he'll sell alcohol and a couple of chems, not very much, but you can actually trade caps with him. And then every day he gives you a side quest to go do, and it usually gives you a legendary weapon. Most of them aren't that good, so you just turn them back in. Then following along with the Wastelanders quest line,
I
you have to
smell
build this
scrap.
train treasure hunting sign
Well,
at your camp.
not literally.
And I liked it, so I didn't get rid of it after it was done. And it does light up. You can wire it up. I thought it looked pretty cool, so I left it up. We got the mounted Wendigo coming. I thought it was cool that it looked like he was coming out of the Free State sign. The glowing feral ghoul head mount there. We got the freight wagon. And this is another one of the rides. This is the Giddy Up Buttercup ride. I like putting it on the front of the wagon. Then we'll check out my Moonshiner Shack, my Nuka Shine Shack,
I hit solid mold.
complete with the outhouse. But you might not want to use this outhouse though. You tend to get a surprise. And this is my Nuka Shine Shack, complete with bearskin rug. And in here I've got my Nuka Shine workbench and my fermenter so you can craft all of your alcohol. Then not too long ago they finally came out with the kegs, which I love. I love having the kegs, especially in my Nuka Shine Shack. And the cool part about them is they are actually a drink dispenser. So I've got them loaded up with Nuka Shine. So if any unsuspecting visitors to my camp take a drink, they'll get a bit of a surprise. There's actually a lot of room in these prefab buildings. I mean, it's not huge, but it's not terrible. You can actually do quite a bit with them. So I turned it into my Moonshiner Shack. Then the clean Nuka-Cola machine, which is actually a dispenser also. I keep mine stocked with Nuka-Cola Quantum. I love these trailers. Look like you're collecting all kinds of junk. And you gotta have your water purifiers.
Scouring for.
And then that brings us to the actual river barge, complete with the mounted Mothman. It took me a while to find that plan.
Directive. Acquire all junk.
I love these cutouts.
In
You can actually pose on them. You get behind it, you get the prompt to pose, and your character sticks his head through the hole like those little kiddie rides. They also just came out with these communal fire pits, which I really love that. I think it looks better than just a plain old campfire. And then the coolest part about it is it tells you can sit down, and if you sit there long enough, it gives you the well-rested perk because you're warming yourself by the fire.
Don't mind
So
me.
that's really great. You don't
Just
have to
taking it all
sleep.
in.
I'm getting a rad storm. Back here we got the hero of the Wasteland statue, which I love this because it is animated. Also, you get the mini nuke explosion out of that. Then we'll check out my river barge. Coming across the plank here, you got my vending machines. Right now, thanks to glitchers and dupers, these are offline. But in here, I've got weapons for sale, food, chems, plans. This one here is the Free States vending machine, and then this one is just the regular one, but it does have a different paint than the normal one. Then I've got the mounted cat head on this one. Now we'll check out the barge, complete with a mast. Then I was able to put the guard post on top to make a crow's nest up there. I thought that came out pretty cool. And I wanted to do this when it was dark to show off the lighting, and now I've got a rad storm to help out too. So if it's hard to see, I apologize. Can't really control the weather in this 76 like I can in Fallout 4. But I got all the workbenches, the armor, Tinker's bench. And I was able to get the enamel paint skin for the cooking stove. And yeah, I'm boiling a bunny. Got the radio. We'll go up on top first before I show you the bedroom. And up here we've got the Mothman Statue, which again, this is animated also, and these are great. The Mothman will disappear, and then he'll come back. Then, in the Wastelanders DLC, you reach a point where you have to pick either to side with the Raiders or the Settlers. And on this character, I chose to side with the Raiders. And when you max out your reputation with the Raiders, you unlock where you can buy the plans for the Armco ammunition machine. And you can build this at your camp. And you don't have to wire it up. It doesn't cost a lot of resources to build. And right now I've got it set for 5.56 ammo, and it pumps out about 200 rounds an hour. So that's good to help. You know, that really helps out because you go through a lot of ammo in this game, and you can't really just spawn it in like with the cheat terminal in Fallout 4. Then this room right here is just, I've got my actual camp. And then my fusion generator is hidden up here so it doesn't get attacked. Then the personal terminal. This is actually really helpful in 76. It helps you keep track of your daily quests and daily missions and things like that. It can tell you when you can and when the dailies are ready to go again. Then I got the stash box and this Fallout 1st scrap box, which is a godsend.
Junk is a collectron.
And usually there's a 50 cal machine gun sitting right there, but like I said, thanks to dupers and glitchers, all displays and the vending machines are currently offline. Now we'll go check out the bedroom here. That's a display case which is currently offline. I got some rare junk items in the game that's usually always on display here. Then I've got this room decorated out with the Nuka-Cola wallpapers, the Nuka-Cola Dark, Quantum, Nuka Cherry, and then the Nuka-Cola wallpaper. Got a fireplace. Got shag carpeting. Gotta have the bearskin rug. This globe came out in the Atomic Shop. I really love it because it's animated also. You can spin it and then it shows nuclear bombs going off across the globe. I thought that was pretty neat.
Collect and store.
So this is my river barge camp.
Try not to forget the details on that tip.
Hope you all enjoyed that.
Maybe I should write it down.
If you did, please hit that like button. I appreciate it so much when you do. Don't forget to subscribe. I know I don't put out videos as often as I should anymore, but I do have a day job and it's been picking up here lately. Not that it's ever really slowed down. I'm a truck driver in real life, so I've been essential through all of this. Had to go to work every day. So I hope you all are doing well. Thank you for watching. You all have a good one.